rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Kyle Kuzma out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Ball. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Lewis in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Doncic in at the two guard. And Chris, some rookies are now hitting that wall. What advice would you give those young men who are just trying to hold on at this point?
Yeah, I would just tell them, first of all, stay off your feet as much as possible. You have the license and the freedom to watch the green light, to watch as many movies, to eat as many dinners, to hang out with as many friends as you like, but keep your legs up on the couch. Conserve energy, and give your mom and your dad a call, too. Those shout out. Don't forget about them. I usually give you some energy as well.
Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Lewis. There's another block.
What an incredible defensive year it's been for him as he continues to swat away shots.
And you look at his totals for him this season, he's closing in on third most blocks in a season. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Ball finds Hayward.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Sweet little floater.
Beautiful floater from Hayward. Well-coordinated athlete. He makes it look easy. When Gordon Hayward first entered into the league, he was pretty slender. But over the years, he's added some muscle to his frame. And because of that weight room work, he's improved, too.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Putting on more strength is so important in this league. It's a whole new ball game coming from college to the NBA, as you know, C-Web.
Yeah, well, I think Hayward recognized that fact. Which is why he decided to bulk up, so he could match the physicality of the league.
Here's Cleveland. Garland with the ball. Doncic outside. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Lewis. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Lewis. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And he gets it back. Hayward's shot is off.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the Hornets with possession here. Trailing by 2. Ball against Garland. Here's Hayward. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Hayward's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Love watching Hayward fight through the contact. You see the improved strength working for him.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Doncic. There's the double with Doncic. Outside Robinson to the paint. Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Tipped away. Pass to Ball. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Garland, the pass to Doncic. Here's Mobley. Garland finds Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. No good. And the Hornets going the other way now. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. And another miss by Cleveland.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Kuzma, the pass to Ball. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Lewis. From down low. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Unloads. And they'll get another chance. Takes the 3. Cleveland the rebound. 4-3. Hornets with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
They retain possession. Looking to end the drought. From deep. Ball with the rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 40-point game against Chicago.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Doncic.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Allen. Back to Doncic. Here's Okoro. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. On the court for Charlotte, Mitchell Robinson is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Lewis in at the 2. The 3 from Ball. Counted from distance. Ball's got 5 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Markkanen. Ball with the rebound.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
That puts him in the lead. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Ball against Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Down low. Pass to Okoro. And here's Doncic from downtown. Ball with the rebound.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Robinson against Doncic. Ball stolen.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Garland's checked in for Sexton. Kuzma's checked in for Charlotte. Hayward comes in for Oubre.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He contributed 40 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up...
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of... And the Cavaliers making a change here. Doncic checked in.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Charlotte trailing. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. To the middle. Here's Allen. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Ball no good. The Cavaliers leading. Markkanen finds Doncic. Down low. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. And Sexton subbed in for Markkanen.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Oubre on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Wade. Pass to Garland. And the layup is good. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Oubre against Doncic. Outside Oubre.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now and try to get him out the game.
Powell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for LaMelo Ball. Three-pointer, Bouknight. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical. When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Timeout called the Hornets. You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Bouknight's shot is good.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
To the paint. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
The focus from Horford, I mean, just shrugging off the foul for the and one finish.
And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. And Kareem's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Sexton passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Bouknight, guarded by Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Powell outside. Fires from deep. And no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. He blocks it again.
And that block now, tying him for the third most blocks in an NBA season.
What a year he's had. One of the best defensive seasons that anybody has ever posted. Doncic outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
To the left wing. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
And here's Doncic outside. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Bouknight using his post moves to get the 2 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A shot from the mid-range. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bouknight's got 9 points in the quarter. Doncic outside. Powell left side. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Bouknight, and it's Lewis in at the 2. Here's Bouknight, guarded by Don. Again with the block.
And the amount of blocks he has this season are just staggering.
Well, the numbers don't lie for him. He's now third for most blocks in a season. To the middle. It's stolen by Washington. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Hayward. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Doncic with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Hayward, left side. Here's Lewis. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, Bouknight. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Allen. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
A long, strong big. Allen doesn't mind absorbing a little contact.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Powell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Allie, thank you.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Ball against Garland. And it's Ball off the drive. And they pick up 2.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Pass to Doncic. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Inside. Here's Mobley. And he lays it up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Ball finds Hayward. Kuzma, the open look. Bullseye!
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Garland against Ball. And he's going for the lob. And Doncic with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Good chance here for Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Down low. And Doncic with the jam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. From 10 feet away, Doncic pulls down the board. The Cavaliers have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Charlotte with the foul. That free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen. Knocks it loose. And for Charlotte, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Out to Hayward. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
and good for his career. Hayward, a solid three-point shooter. He won't hesitate with those.
Doncic up top. Robinson defending. Doncic right side. Allen can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Doncic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The three from Ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead by 7. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazier things happen.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Ball. And they're pushing it up. Up the floor. And it's Allen who slams it home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 9. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. .51 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Lewis. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And here comes Cleveland. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic's shot is good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Ball finds Robinson. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Doncic outside. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Back to Ball. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody did my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Fisher is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at center. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Doncic out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the three. And it's really a delicate balance, isn't it, Steve, for some of the teams at this point, trying to keep guys rested and ready for the playoffs, but also not wanting to lose any momentum.
Kevin, there's much more of a focus on that now. You're totally right. Balancing the workload across the entire team is almost a science at this point.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a three-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Inside, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Cunningham passes to Bay. Fires from deep. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland against Fisher. Back to Garland. Mobley the pass to Markkanen. Doncic outside. Got a piece of it. Lock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Grant outside. Another three for Detroit.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Garland the pass to Doncic. To the paint. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got his second basket.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Cunningham looking it over. Doncic with the steal. He kicks to Garland. Markkanen passes to Doncic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Off target at the rim.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
On defense, Cleveland. 3-point lead. Cunningham with it. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Going inside, Bay wide open, and he fires. And another three for Detroit.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Floats it up for Doncic.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Doncic with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
So for the Pistons, Olynyk, he's checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Grant. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. And the basket is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Fisher against Doncic. Outside for Sexton. Back to Doncic. Now the dish to Horford. Sexton the pass to Doncic. Wade misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Hayes down low. Down low. Here's Olynyk. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk. Not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Doncic passes to Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Detroit's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And Hayes kicks to Bay. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Doncic against Bagley. Back to Doncic from outside the arc. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Pistons passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Hayes. Olynyk tried to break loose. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And they get it. And good that time.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Doncic kicks to Okoro. Doncic outside. The three. Another three for Cleveland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Norman Powell. Sexton is out there with Doncic. Then there's Horford. And it's Wade in at the power forward. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He added 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Doncic passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Sexton over to help. The pass to Cunningham. Kicks to Hayes. Passes it to Cunningham. Grant outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Here is Cunningham. He's got 7. Fisher can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. .106 left now here in the second. Doncic with the steal. Passed away. It's stolen by Bagley. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
To the middle. And the dunk by Doncic.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Basket good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off. And here is Doncic. Laid outside. Takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Again with the block.
The defense he has played all year has been nothing short of fantastic. He has shaped this team's defense.
He's been quite a rim protector, you're right, for his team. And he blocks it again.
Wow, another block as he continues this historic pace.
Only one more man to catch as he is now second on the list for most blocks in a season.
Well, anytime you can pass Manute Bol on a list of blocks, you are doing something right. He's done it. Leapfrogging Bol's high of 397 he put up back in '86.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Pass to Fisher. Back to Bay. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And it's in there. And it's 9 points for Cade Cunningham.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Detroit's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Bay passes to Stewart. Dishes it to Cunningham. Plenty of space. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Garland kicks to Doncic. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 8 here in this one already. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Cunningham passes to Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
I mean, beautiful stroke on the jumper, something Grant didn't bring into the league, but he's got it now.
A different look now for Cleveland. Norman Powell comes in for Mobley, and it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
No good from Grant. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Pistons shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. There's the drive. Doncic with the block. And he gets it back. Fisher can't hit. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Markkanen throws it down.
Lowry marketing with his size. He has decent hops also, and he can finish above the rim.
And it's Detroit's ball. Now Fisher. Doncic with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Detroit. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The pass to Markkanen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 11 in the second half. Detroit's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Hayes dishes to Grant. Back to Hayes. Outside, Bagley. They get the rebound and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. Lopez passes to Fisher. And again, unable to change momentum here.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic finds Markkanen. And that one, good. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Norman Powell. And Detroit with a change here, too. Olynyk's checked in. Now here's Hayes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
Great effort from Killian Hayes here. Pushing through the contact and finishing well.
Doncic kicks to Horford. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Passes it to Horford. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Detroit the other way.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Olynyk has the open look, and the three ball is good. He's got 8.
Don't sleep on Olynyk's ability to stretch the floor. He's a modern big.
Doncic passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Fisher. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. He kicks it to Fisher. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Doncic against Fisher. Doncic passes to Horford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most...
A different look here for the Pistons. Brook Lopez is checked in for Olynyk. Bagley comes in for Reggie Bullock. Bays checked in for Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Corey Joseph. They've got Powell. Kevin Love out there with Allen. Then there's Doncic, and it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Bay. Back to Bagley. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Bay. Shoots over Powell. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
He dishes it to Love. Back to Doncic. Launches it. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Bagley with a wide open look. Pistons keep it alive. Lopez. The shot from the low post is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed.
And another steal for him.
The steals just don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts, the tenacity he has shown on the defensive end all season long is awe-inspiring.
And every steal gets him closer to the top spot. Sits at 301, and it isn't unthinkable that he could get there this season.
Al Horford's checked in for the Cavaliers. Goodwin comes in for Norman Powell. And the foul called on DJ. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So it's the Pistons now. Outside, Joseph. And the layup is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doncic passes to Stevens. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three for Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 44.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're going to see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played
Many people rushing through the Boston thoroughfares to be with us here tonight. We hope this St. Paddy's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot. And for the Celtics, Larry Nance is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
Now here's Nance. Rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The kick out to Grant. Yet another steal from him.
The steals don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts and tenacity he's shown on the defensive end all year is awe-inspiring. Buries it from 3.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Throws it up high and stolen by Graham. To the inside. Williams up top. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Left side, Graham. Over to the wing. There's Nesmith with the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. And here comes Cleveland. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Allen brings a double team. Graham for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Garland. To the paint. And stolen by Graham. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Pass to Williams. Now Graham. To the wing on the left. Nance for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. To the inside. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Nesmith, averaging around 5 points a game. Graham, that's good.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Garland, drives to the hoop, uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. Now, when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Doncic, no good. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Boston calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Nesmith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Doncic outside. Pass to Okoro. Beyond the arc. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Williams punches it home.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Williams. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Guarded by Doncic. Misses the wing 3. For Cleveland, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hits the trifecta.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Boston trailing. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top, up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Sexton and Okoro, they're the wings. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Doncic in at point guard.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Pistons was simply terrific. He finished with 47 points, and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Nesmith. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Smart with the bucket.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Now here's Doncic. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Williams. There's Nesmith with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Horford. He can't get that one to fall. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Wade, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Boston has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Right side, Williams. Fires for 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. We've got Neesmith. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Williams in at the center position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Graham with it. Now Doncic defending. Graham against Doncic. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Graham. Launches a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Down low. Here's Mobley, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Now Graham. He's got 9. Here's Neesmith. Back to Graham. The 3. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Here's Doncic. Here's Mobley. He's guarded by Nance. Williams against Doncic. Here's Allen. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Allen's got his second basket on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Back to Graham. From deep, Doncic with a block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Garland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Unloads from 13. And Mobley with the basket on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Graham for 3. He drops it from range. Graham's got 6 in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Garland, the pass to Doncic. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Neesmith. Williams against Allen. There's Neesmith with a 3. The rebound by Allen.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Right here.
To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And that one misses.
And, guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Doncic passes to Sexton. There's the triple. And they get it back. Pass to Doncic. And he drives in. That's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Smart with the ball. Here's Roy, guarded by Doncic. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Inside. Pass to Wade. Smart against Doncic. Down low. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And Boston calls time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Jerome's checked in for Neesmith. A minute 35 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Jerome. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jerome's got his first points of the night.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle?
Nabbing another steal.
His march toward history continues with that steal.
And now he's tied for the most steals in a season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
To the inside, Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jarrett Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
He swipes the ball away again.
And remember that steal, folks. History has been made.
Now stands number one all time for most steals in a season. A sensational year.
And here on the road, he's playing the villain role to perfection, robbing and stealing with reckless abandon.
Like he's done all season. One of the best pickpockets in league history.
This has been an historic season for one of the most disruptive defenders in the league. Just peerless instinct for...
Here's Williams. Pass to Nance. Out to the wing. Graham, the pass to Nance. Here's Pritchard. He buries it from three.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Al Horford out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Okoro. And it's Doncic in at the one. Here's Graham. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Williams. Right side, Graham. To the paint. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic outside. Horford. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Pritchard. There's the drive. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Doncic passes to Horford. Horford draws the double. Doncic outside. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Over to the left wing. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Graham. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Can't get it to drop. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Pritchard. Here he goes. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Williams. Horford covering. Outside Graham. Pass to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. There's the double team with Horford. Graham for 3. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Love. Doncic with it. Inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Pritchard. There's the double team with Horford. From behind the arc. Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And add another one to the books for them. Williams is checked in for Boston. Jerome comes in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Goodwin's checked in. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic's shot is good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Poke loose. Nabbing another steal.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Plenty of space, and it's good for 2.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Jerome. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Goodwin. And here's Doncic outside. He's off on that one. Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
So good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that, like, D-Book has his shoe, like, kind of like the focal point in it, and it says Be Legendary. And I think he's a legend, just signed, like, a crazy extension. I love, like, the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some Circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And, yeah, like, shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Peniel, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got...
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up, along with great... Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Sabonis. Medu is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Fox. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Doncic out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brand on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one. And then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now, here's Fox. There's the triple. No good. Doncic dishes to Allen. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
Garland kicks to Doncic. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Outside, Fox. Passes it to Sabonis. From down low. It's rebounded by Doncic. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Allen. Unloads from 13. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Inside, here's Alexander Walker. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Doncic.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 7 points. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And Doncic throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
To the paint, there's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Doncic with the steal. Fox with the steal. Medu, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Cavaliers on D. It's Holmes, high post. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Fox. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Here's Doncic. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Doncic has got 11 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside for Sexton. To the left side wing. Back to Doncic. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Wade finds Doncic. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. 15 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now the pass to Mitchell. And here is Davis. His last outing, he had 18 points. Holmes passes to Mitchell. To Holmes. Second chance shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the inside. Wade kicks to Okoro. Doncic fires from way outside. He doesn't hit that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
To the left wing. Here's Wade. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Metu comes in for Lyles. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Fox. On the floor for Sacramento, Metu is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Alexander-Walker in at the 2 spot.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I would settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Garland against Mitchell. Passes to Alexander Walker. Misses the three.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Allen finds Doncic. Drills it from outside. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Alexander Walker passes to Sabonis. Mitchell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Garland. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Medu. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Takes a three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings.
Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside, Markkanen wants to get it to Doncic and does.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Garland is out there with Doncic. And it's Markkanen in at the three, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room. And they continue to control the glass.
Markkanen finds Doncic, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Alexander Walker passes to Sabonis, and Fox gets it to go.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Floats it up for Doncic, and he banks in the layup. Mobley's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Cavs.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Doncic. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Doncic passes to Mobley, back to Doncic. Inside. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For the Cavaliers, Al Horford. He's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Then for the Kings, Lenz checked in for Sabonis. And Trey Lyles subbed in for Medu. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Horford. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth assist in this one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the... Here's Wade. Doncic with it. He's got 23. Back to Wade. Doncic outside. To the middle. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Down by 15. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Doncic passes to Horford. The layup off target. The Kings trail by 15. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Doncic against Fox. Here's Horford. The second chance effort. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Horford's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Norman Powell. And a change for Sacramento. Medu's checked in. Fox passes to Holmes. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Doncic dishes to Wade. Up top, Doncic. Back to Wade. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Medu. Mitchell is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And there's Richaun Holmes. And it's Toscano in at the 3. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Here's Doncic. Down low, Wade. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Fox. And yes, it's good.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Cleveland leading by 19 points. Doncic with it. Sabonis defending. And slam dunk by Allen.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Fox. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Brent, is someone with on-court and front office experience, just how valuable is a good relationship, you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Doncic gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fox against Doncic. And the foul called on DJ. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, one of my favorite days in the NBA calendar, the trade deadline. Anything you'd like to see the league, Brent, adjust with?
I'd like to see them trade announcers if they could, Kevin. I would maybe trade you for one Greg Anthony and a pick to be named later.
Man, I'd just be curious to know who that pick to be named later is going to be. I'm kind of sticking with Kevin on this one.
Thank you very much. Doncic passes to Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Medu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Powell, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fox goes in, and it's blocked. Doncic outside. Allen trying to break free. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Mobley's got 9 points now in just the second half. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. A minute 50 left in the fourth. And there's the pass to Sabonis. And that one is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sabonis against Doncic. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
the defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we've watched this team play.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for DJ.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Goodwin's checked in for Norman Powell. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Doncic finds Love.
And boy, you got to hand it to Kevin Love. Opening up about mental health, helping to raise awareness on a subject that affects so many around the globe.
Yeah, I think both Kevin Love and DeMar DeRozan, from the player's standpoint, did a great job of shedding light in that area. But Adam Silver who went to a conference and talked a lot about what players are dealing with and how the stresses of social media and the pressures of playing are wearing on them. The league as a whole, players, management, and the commissioner himself have done a great job of providing this kind of safe environment for players to be courageous enough to step out and say, I need help.
6 to shoot. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Lyles. And it's the Kings with the ball. And Hayes kicks to Fox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
And Doncic, here we go.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times